In the early 1990s, our family moved into an older house in a very small town. A 3-bedroom home that was built back 100 years ago and needed some loving care. What we did not know, but found out very quickly, is the house was haunted by a poltergeist. Our first night in the house was very unnerving. It felt as if you were being watched. The house was always dark and cold spots seemed to be everywhere. Shadows moved along the walls. My boys saw the apparition of a man hanging in their bedroom closet and heard eerie voices. Several times at 3 a.m., I was awakened by what sounded like a marching band in the living room. More than once we heard glass breaking, but could find nothing that was broken anywhere. Fires started to break out by themselves, and I began to sit up all night, just in case of a fire. My daughter would hear the voice of an old woman in her room, speaking softly but firmly. Footsteps in the attic, phantom smells, glimpses of shadow figures, strange smells. We weren't sleeping well. Noises of knocking, music and screams could be heard all night. Lack of sleep and living stressed out every day began to take its toll on all of us. My kids were tired from long nights of paranormal activity, and their schoolwork was suffering. It became hard to concentrate on everyday tasks because there was so much going on in the house. At one point we questioned our sanity. Were we really experiencing things others didn't see? Those were some very dark and trying days in that house. We did find out a Ouija board had been used by some previous tenants, and that more than likely opened the door for this haunting. We began looking for another house, which we would not be able to find for 2 very long years. Even though we lived in the house years ago, we haven't been able to shake the terrifying memories.
Thanks for watching.